Hey everybody, it is a Sunday inspiration, a little inspiration for your Sunday, and I am on the road today. I am actually in Florida, but I am determined to do a Sunday video for you, so I am making do with what I have. So I'm going to show you some pictures. You will die laughing of how I have this camera rigged to do that. I'm in the hotel room and I'm at the desk at the hotel, and I forgot the attachment that goes into my tripod. If I had that, it wouldn't be as comical as it is right now, but I didn't. I forgot it. So I have the camera attached to the garbage can on top of the desk. And this is the best we're going to get today. But I think you'll be able to see what I'm doing, get the gist. It is about making do today. I have limited supplies. I brought just a few things to kind of play with and just a little kit of some paints. So I am just kind of... this is definitely where there's a will, there's a way, and you can make art out of anything. So I have my mixed media. I would show you my pad, but it's holding up the camera too. So this is a 140-pound mixed media paper. It is 9 by 12. And I have gone through a magazine that I had on the plane and pulled out some things that really, some patterns and some things that really spoke to me. Now, I'm telling you what, here in Florida, the colors, everything is bright and bold, and oh, I love, love, love it. Ocean and green. And I've even been playing, if you watched the Play Day Friday, I've been playing with leaves and just all kinds of stuff, all kinds of greenness that we don't get in Arizona. So, I am winging it today. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully, this is going to work out. Because I have supplies that I don't normally use, but because they were easy to travel with, I brought them. So, I have gel medium. And this is heavy gel medium. So, that's going to be a different twist on what we do today because it's going to leave a lot of texture. I have some gesso. This is this was in a bottle. I brought it like this because it's quick and easy to use. I am going to gesso my paper. Excuse me, I'm still dealing with that funky cold. And then I'm going to take some of these pages, the colors that I like, and I'm going to pull them out, cut them. I didn't even bring scissors. So I'm going to tear them out and kind of play with them, and then we'll just see what happens. All right. So I've torn out these bits and pieces of, and it's amazing what you can find in magazines. Just bits of colors that speak to you. So I'm going to put all of these down. Kind of, it's a bit of a hodgepodge, but that's okay. It's gonna come together. I hope. Promise. Okay, so I've got this dry, and I'm going to have I'm taking pictures with my phone too, since I'm doing this kind of weirdly. So there'll be detailed pictures of kind of step by step too, if you can't see it as well as normal. Alright, so now I'm going to use the last hotel that we were in, that key card, and I'm going to lay down some. And the other thing that's a little bit different today is I'm working with heavy body acrylics. Mainly because they come in containers that I can surely close. I am not good about my supplies, and so when it has a flip top, I very rarely close it. It ends up getting all gunky on the top, and then I can't close it. So I brought the ones that I knew were going to stay closed. So with the heavy bodies, though, I'm having to water things down a lot to kind of get some fluidity. And I'm just going to drag across here. And the nice thing is, with all the texture and with that heavy body gel medium that I use to put everything down, I've got a lot of really gorgeous texture. Okay, so I've got this first layer down, and now I'm going to take some gesso, and I've got some wax paper here, and I'm just going to put this gesso out on here. I'm going to put quite a bit, actually. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to take my brush. I'm kind of all discombobulated. Everything's all over the place. I'm going to spread this out onto my wax paper just randomly. Kind of feathering it out to the edges. And then, okay, so I've got, I think this. Now, I'm just going to lay this down on top of here. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's the little things, I tell ya. Oh, that is so yummy good. So good. So good. Oh gosh, I just love it. And I'm going over this really, really light. Look at that gorgeousness. Oh, the grungier, the better. Alright, so wax paper is my friend today. I've got some more wax paper over here, and I'm using turquoise phthalo. I'm going to put a tiny, well, that wasn't necessarily a tiny bit, now was it? And I'm going to use my titanium white, which I used the first go round. I'll put some of that out here. And I'm kind of going, since I'm in Florida, kind of this Caribbean theme, color scheme thing. I don't know. But I'm just going to randomly, I don't want it to be too mixed in. I want it to be really messy. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more titanium white down, just for the heck of it. Kind of looks like the ocean. The Caribbean Ocean, not this ocean. Alright. Now, see that? Now, I'm going to, I want this color to be really mainly on the edges. So I got to kind of be careful about what I'm doing here. And I'm also, once I lay this down, I'm going to scribble some words in there. I'm not exactly sure what yet. So I'm just going to go courage. Can you see that? Happy girl. Happy girl. Oh yeah. I'm going to turn this around and go down here on this corner. Now I'm going to, I am using Inktense pencils. If you have never tried them, they're pretty dang awesome because once they're dried, they're permanent. So I don't have to spray a fixative on top of it to put another layer on. It's good to go once it's dry. You just have to make sure it's dry. So I am now, in honor of my little leaf play day and just all the greenery, I'm going to just roughly sketch out some leaves and some vine, and I'm using fuchsia because why not? It doesn't have to be green. I am loving this. I wish you could see. The texture is just simply gorgeous. Courage is standing out here. Strength is down here. Brave is kind of over here. I'm going to kind of accentuate those. I'm not sure if I'm going to use charcoal pencil or what I'm going to use yet. And then I'm working from Marianne Williamson's, my motivation was the quote, and I don't have it pulled up yet, but I will, because I'm gonna scribble it on here somewhere. How we are not so much afraid that we can't do things, but that we can be great. Sometimes that we're not accustomed to that feeling of our greatness. So that's my inspiration for this. So I'm gonna outline. I've got a oil-based paint pen, and I'm going to outline these leaves and really make them pop and come out, and then kind of accentuate a few other things, and then add my phrase on here. Alright, so I've got everything down here. I think I'm done. Got courage up here, kind of brave over here, and strength down here, but it says our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. I'm reading this in two different places. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So shine brightly today, my friends. Be brilliant, be bright. Don't play small. I hope that your Sunday is great, and I hope that you know that you are loved. Have a wonderful day.